Hello and welcome. This video is the raw footage from my Twitch streams. I decided to make these available to anyone who wants to go back and watch the games from the beginning. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to join us on Sundays and Thursdays at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Twitch at the link in the description. Thank you and enjoy!
Sorry that took a little longer. I had slight technical difficulties, as you could see when I started this. I hope everyone is having a great evening. Things around this house have been chaotic and wild. Hi, Granny! Welcome! Um, between the girls deciding that naps are not a thing and then deciding bedtime's not a thing, I will. It is interesting to watch them simply be going, and then just stop going because eventually that's what happens. They've introduced in, they have ended up in some interesting situations, sleep-wise. Abigail ended up twisted in a knot, and Cassandra had a book laying over her head because she was reading. And the reason I know she fell asleep while she was reading is because I heard the book fall and hit her in the face. And she was sleeping sound enough that she didn't notice. Welcome to my house. Finally got signed into work. Congrats, 4G. I'm glad it worked. So, today is going to be a Genshin Impact night. We are working on working our way through story quests because we need to get several story quests out of the way to reach the next part of the chasm, and I'm really interested in reaching the next part of the chasm. So, actually, I think where we're headed next is in fact not the chasm, but to Economia, which I'm hoping I'm wrong, but we'll see. On our way to there, we have to pass through the story quest for Sangonomiya Kokomi. Yeah, Sangonomiya Kokomi. The Inazumans have such long names. Like, everyone else's is short. Zhongli. Kazuha. Kaya. Klee. And then we get to Inazuma, and it's Sangonomiya Kokomi, and Ayato. Oh, I have forgotten her last name. Yeah, the names get forever long, and you can't remember them all. I know what it is when I see it, but I just can't recall it off the top of my head right now. What is. Okay. My computer's doing weird things. Sorry, guys. I don't know what it's doing. Alright. In we go. Hopefully, we can salvage this night. It's so far not going great. Warrior's dreams like spring grass renewing. Remember her? She's the leader of the rebel party. We're headed to Watatsumi sightseeing on Watatsumi Island. I've also got a lot of waypoints to open up on Watatsumi Island, don't I? I should probably work on that.
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place?
Yes.
Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you.
Probably.
Things on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
I will say, I love the fact that Watatsumi Island
If
just
the enemy
creates
outnumbers
bubbles.
you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into 2 teams, one to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run.
That only works if you have enough people.
Then again, Madame Kokumi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
See, I told you, that move only works with enough forces.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Maybe I can be of help?
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Help has arrived.
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
Here to lend a hand.
that's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here.
The Fatui again.
Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into 2 teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Well, that is what I do best.
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward. Watch yourselves. We'll be back shortly.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this situation under control.
Alright.
You'll get frostbite.
Blitz. Leave it up to me.
Windblade.
There we go. Ack!
Freshness preserved. Stay chill to the bone.
Okay.
Someone needs
None
assistance.
of them are water, which is good.
You're in for a little shock.
Steady as stone.
Yeah.
Freeze!
Oh, that was not the one I wanted you to freeze.
Oh, so sorry. This is bad.
That was
I'll catch
a
up.
problem.
Leave it all to me. Yeah.
Oh, it already took out my shield?
Let's end this quickly.
Oi!
Come a little closer.
I do not like that at all. Frost potion, yes please.
You're in for a little shock.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Cool it.
There we go. Oh, I would love to have fire with me right now, and I don't. This is the best I got.
Steady as stone.
Finally.
Windblade. Prepare to be blown away. If at first you don't succeed,
Come a little. You're in for a little shock.
Oh, thank you.
leave it all to me. As a dutiful maid would. Someone needs
Got the better shield, but infinitely less annoying.
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Don't get frostbite.
You're in for a little shock.
And much easier to dodge out of the way of.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Sometimes, as I walk right into the bullets.
You need to hurry up. Roasted frog. This one's well done.
Ah. Freeze.
Hurry up.
Steady as stone.
This one's well done.
Come a little closer.
You need to hurry up.
I must leave no stone unturned.
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Dodge this.
Hurry up. Roasted frog.
Surrender and be gentle.
There we go.
This one's well done.
Freeze.
Windblade.
That'll do it.
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire.
An arson attack! Curse them!
Oh,
They
water.
leave us no choice but to attack! Comrades, let's make them regret it!
Take him out first. Always take water out
You're in
first.
for a little shock.
Cool it. Ah, this moment will be frozen.
Ah. I didn't think they had.
Steady as stone.
Not breaking a sweat.
Freeze. Ha, ha. Ah.
Get it together.
Come a little closer.
Through you. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Ah.
Cool it.
I must leave no stone unturned. I'll catch up.
Getting there.
Not breaking a sweat.
Windblade.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Freeze.
Wrong person to freeze. Seriously? Aim is terrible.
Leave it all to me. As a good knight should.
That shield is omnidirectional.
This isn't over.
You're in for a little
Cool it.
Steady as stone.
Don't get frostbite.
There we go.
Get it together.
That works so much better.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Oh, stand still.
Miscalculated.
Thank you.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
I'm just glad it went well.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow. This is a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
She likes to be prepared.
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
Holy cow!
Are you serious?
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
I mean, that's great and all, but
Oh, understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence.
that exit was unexpected.
Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life. About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we could find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person.
Oof. Finally take out the Raiden Shogun and things are still problematic.
We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
Sure, I'll see what I can do.
Sounds good. Paimon was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again. Ready when you are.
Oh, and I apologize for missing stream yesterday, guys. It just... My household had become a chaotic mess. It wasn't going to resolve itself in time for stream, so it didn't happen.
I'll catch up.
Alright. What are you doing?
Someone needs assistance. Leave it all to me.
Dodge this!
Well, electricity is not going to help here. They are electric beings, after all.
Freeze!
Be gone!
Steady as stone.
Oh, I hadn't intended on setting that off, but sure.
Come a little closer.
Cool it!
There we go. Slime juice. Zap.
What's the hurry?
There we go. Everybody locked into place.
Fascinating.
Need to go up there, or do I need to go around? It says lower, so I guess I need to go down. There we go. What are the soldiers up to?
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too?
Yep.
Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts.
Thank you very much.
I wasn't with Swordfish 2, but I did see you with Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service.
I've heard people are a bit on edge these days.
On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time.
Oh. I'm glad you're optimistic.
I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
The hero worship is getting a little thick, guys. It's up there. Figuring out how I'm gonna get that electroculi.
Peace at last. Living the dream. Don't I know you? I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, do you need something?
I hear people are feeling unsettled at the moment.
Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything.
You've been too busy sleeping.
Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. They're all too rowdy for me.
Man, I like him.
We're at peace now, finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about two things and two things only. The sun and the sea breeze.
Wouldn't that just be nice? Well, sort of. I would need shade, because Sun and I don't get along, and I would much rather be in the middle of a forest in a rainstorm than the sea, but hey, to each his own, right?
Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though. San Gonomiya. She knows everything.
Probably not incorrect. So, if you had a choice of where to go to do nothing, where would it be?
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
It's like I said, I am more fond of being in the woods than I am of being on a beach. Sand gets everywhere, and honestly, I know there's people who love the sea air, but I tolerate it.
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Yeah, no. The Raiden Shogun would absolutely flatten them.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there! What you talking about?
Captain, you're back.
What's new? Anything to report?
Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. She's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been her idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably play it safe. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
I hate it when underlings have a brain, because it's typically at the wrong time.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
You're not wrong. Oh, good. I was afraid that that was going to be too steep to climb over. I need just a tiny ledge, please. Thank you. There we go. One down, a couple hundred more to go.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island. I knew something was off about a Tenryo Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
Sud, calm down!
I'm innocent! Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here. Take him away.
Wait! Kokomi, there you are! Something's going down over here. You should take a look, pronto!
Your Excellency, this merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning.
What criminal activity? You will have to be more specific.
Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryo Commission behind the scenes.
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not opinions. Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
For being the leader, she sounds really young.
Of course, I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then, but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now, you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
That story's suspicious.
And why should we believe you?
On the way here, we ran into some Fatui.
So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods.
You are correct.
And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryo Commission's hands. They're in this together.
What? The Tenryo Commission are colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
What, the Tenryo Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? Seems unlikely to Paimon. We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now.
He really doesn't. He's having a hard enough time holding his clan together. Never mind colluding with the Fatui.
But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing. Kokomi, do you know anything about it?
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryou Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location. Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island.
That makes no sense.
If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved. Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I'll bet that's where that hideout is.
Very well. The potential ramifications of this incident are serious. We will retrieve your goods, and if everything is in order, it will prove your innocence. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Someone somewhere is lying.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation?
Ma'am, yes ma'am.
Hattie, soldier. For the time being at least, we are in peacetime. Besides, I'm sure you won't be on Watatsumi Island forever. Whatever titles we may have, we're friends first and foremost.
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
I found a book. A book. I know it seems weird, but I love finding all the books around. Genshin Impact. I've actually even read a few of them. There's some really interesting histories in there. If anybody really wants me to, I will go in and read some of them. But they can be long and verbose. Even if there is a lot of interesting history there. Well, history is a strong word. Lore is probably the better term. I didn't know there was a farm up here. Huh.
What's the hurry?
Oh. There it is. Oh, that is not going to be easy to get. I don't have anybody who makes pillars. I really would love to have Albedo right about now. But I do have Seat Lolly.
I'm never late.
Ha! She goes just high enough.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
There we go. It's back the other direction. Where is this one? Oh! Fine.
Dodge this.
Oh, so sorry. Try not to enjoy. Leave it all to me.
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Yep.
I see through you. You can't run.
Let's move out. Freeze.
All you got?
Windblade.
Be a killjoy. We've only
As a
just
dutiful maid
Here we go.
Yep. Yep.
Ah! Almost had it.
This was well done.
Dodge this.
There we go.
Quite the find.
Oh, it's got to be all the way up there. Oh, come on. Oh, fiddles. I moved too soon. Oh, it's off of true. I will deal with that later. I got distracted. There we go. That one turned out to be reasonably easy. Love it when that happens.
Quite the find.
Oh, do I take the risk? Oh good, it's actually going in the right direction. The number of times you get to these things and they're going the exact wrong way from where you want to be going.
Catch the wind.
This is, however, my first time dealing with one that is the exact same color as the sky. Where is this thing going? Besides now the wrong way.
It's my lucky day.
Say no more.
You're in for a little shock.
Steady as stone.
Say no more. My blade.
Prepare to be blown away.
Nope. Oh, they don't fly if they're frozen.
To the ferry. Finally, to the ferry.
No pain, no gain.
Alright, let's get up there. Change to a character that hasn't been soaked, so if we do happen to get hit by electricity, we don't die.
Let's get down to business.
Leave it all to me.
You dodge this.
Windblade!
I am just fighting everyone today, aren't I?
Cool it. How's this?
Did the other one play on the side? Yep. Oh, missed.
There's more.
That didn't go well.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Freeze!
You're in for a little shock.
To the very
Alright.
Quite the find.
So somewhere over here is where we need to be. Here we are. We have found the temporary Fatui camp. Yay!
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far.
Or we could just wipe them out.
Our enemy is in the light, while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand.
And what does the grand strategist have in mind? If it's sneaking around, this is not going to go well.
I think we have 3 options available. Option 1. Take the king and its checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight.
Alright.
Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Wow, that's our grand strategist. It's a lot to think about, though. Which option should we choose?
That will depend on our assessment of our own abilities. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills. With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle, but absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which is your preferred option?
Surprise air raid.
There's the swordfish captain I know. Every confidence in your abilities.
Also, I don't want this to be a protracted battle.
It's decided then. Let's fight this one together. I'm no warrior myself, but I can still provide some support. I certainly won't be dropping you into battle all by yourself. We should take them down as quickly as possible and retrieve the merchant's goods.
Alright.
Leave it all to me.
Breathing so
Allow me.
Dodge this!
Come a little closer.
Oh, so sorry.
Time to clean up. Steady as stone. Hold the line. The king is overthrown. Only the pawns remain.
Yep. That is why I much prefer just dealing with it.
I'll put you up high. You can't run. Well, have a look at this. Is that all you got? Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Allow me. Windblade.
Can't run.
Well, cool it.
Let's spark things up a little.
Don't get frostbite.
Come a little closer.
There we go.
Excellent work.
All thanks to your genius tactics.
No, because that is exactly what I would have done to begin with.
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh?
Uh-huh. I beg to differ.
Hey!
You
I must
existed.
admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission?
That would be highly improbable.
Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
All right, time to take a look around.
Let's go hunt down some evidence.
So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this really all they had to eat?
Ugh. That does not look appetizing.
Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials! This is way too dangerous! We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it.
Well, that's two things. There's the third. Hiding amongst the barrels.
Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryou Commission emblem. Yep, this has gotta be it.
Oh, nope. Do not want to cook. I want to talk to Sangonomiya. Please, thank you.
Kokomi! Kokomi! We found the merchant's stuff! Look!
I see.
Something wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit.
The problem with that is if you don't time it right, things can go downhill very badly, very quickly.
By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for? We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel right.
Don't worry. I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
So what you're saying is he did what most Genshin Impact players did and skipped the text.
Kokomi, you think of everything.
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped. The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
That's a good question.
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back. It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast.
Feast sounds nice right about now. I may be slightly hungry. Oh. I'll deal with the Little Witch's Dictionary later. There we go. Back between the two. Somewhere over in this direction. Should be down over there. Now what are they going on about?
My goods! You got them back, huh? Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see? I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Oh.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
They are a large organization. Large organizations run on paperwork. Lots and lots of paperwork.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
You're not exactly a pleasant person.
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments.
Well, at least she's consistent.
Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
No.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration.
Someone is trying to scuttle the peace talks.
I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk?
Probably the Fatui.
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
We're not going all the way back to the shrine at this speed, are we? Oh well, I guess we are. I'm glad I'm not the one who had to drape the
It's been
back
a long
of her
time
dress.
since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
That mermaid tail is impressive.
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya.
Really?
It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
One would hope so.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Not necessarily.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully, and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it.
Just don't put too much on your daughter.
I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh my god!
Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will she be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries.
Give the girl a break!
Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time. Are you all right?
I'm fine, but you don't look so great.
This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
You're right, they were stolen. We have them.
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today? Right now?
Yes, the 2 young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. Then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yeah, let's see if we can figure out the whole Fatui thing, too.
Yay! The victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
Yes, Paimon.
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow, then!
Should be a bit better bandaged up like this.
Where is the... There it is. Wait, can you stand in the bowl? Ha ha ha! You can! It's the little things that fascinate me. Alright. Can I do it 10 o'clock today, or do I have to wait till tomorrow? Or did I get the time wrong? Ah! No such luck. There we go. Now we gotta wait a whole day. You don't actually have to use the clock. You can go running around and doing stuff, and the next time the time rolls around, it will tell you, but this is just faster. Alright, so where is Kokomi?
Huh. Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer.
After some more time.
How is she still not here? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Sorry, I cut Paimon off. I didn't mean to.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage. The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
Man, having rules for everything must get exhausting. Alright. There's the purple tree. There's a treasure chest over here.
What do you think, cutie?
I am missing something. That is apparently not a way up. That would be nice. Alright.
Come a little closer.
Oh, there's another one? Oh, it's down there. Alright. Now that I know where it is.
You're in for a little shock.
Oh no, that one's water! Oh, seriously? That's just really not fair. Electric, 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 water. There's the tree.
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive?
Yeah.
It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
Oh, right there. Hello, we've got ourselves a second study.
Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
She fell asleep.
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
You look like you could use a nap.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away!
No. It's nothing like that. It's just... my energy is completely spent.
You run on energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
No, it's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as.
I could sense things were getting to you.
You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work.
It really is.
You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful just from being in your presence while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself. But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the Divine Priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else.
That is probably a good thing, seeing as we have to figure out this whole Fatui thing.
I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard won, and I want them to feel at ease.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the process.
I mean, I guess if you've got a good book, we can read it aloud.
I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through. Oh, where did I put it?
We'll find it for you, and then we'll read it out to you to help you recover.
You do that for me? Thank you. I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
My only problem with Teyvat is people keep putting the books on the ground in piles. I would even be less irritated if they were in the bookshelves in piles.
Whoa, look at all these petitions. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's resting?
It's the only way she can get them all done.
Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown?
Girl, you have got to learn how to delegate.
This is a lot of work for one person. And it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. It's no wonder she gets burnt out from time to time. Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again.
Alright, it has to be here somewhere.
Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted?
No, I don't think this is the book she was looking for. This looks like her log.
Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4.
That's just,
We saw nothing. And if we did, it's all Paimon's fault.
Give it here.
Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking.
Do-do-do-do.
It's gotta be this one, right?
I would complain about how many bookshelves she has, but I really have no room to talk. I've got 3 in my living room, 1 in my bedroom. My girls have 2 in their bedroom. And I've still got some magazines. They're in a box somewhere because I haven't unpacked them yet. And I'm moving again in a few months, so they're just not going to get unpacked at this house. They'll have to wait for the next one.
Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing.
You don't have to.
Well, let's take it over and read it to her.
Alright.
a bit out loud?
Act to the plan and plan to the situation.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you.
You read Kokomi her favorite military treaty.
Kokomi? Kokomi! Oh no, she's fallen asleep. What are we gonna do?
Let her sleep.
Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner. She's got so much to do.
Yeah, let her rest.
You sure that's a good idea? She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go, too. All right, let's keep her company while she rests. Avoid disaster. Protect peace at all costs. The war's over. Things are slowly getting better.
Not sure that sleep is restful. It's sleep, but...
Did you see? What time is it? Did I fall asleep? Yep, you've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast. I can't believe it got so late.
Yeah, you needed sleep.
I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire. Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy! Good to have you back.
3 whole energy points is full energy? Then I have questions, because... I mean... I can guarantee that wouldn't be enough energy for me to get through dealing with people.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin. Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough? Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
Sometimes it just takes friends.
That's great! We'll be rooting for you. Welcome, everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for peace talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory.
There's still someone trying to make problems.
Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly.
Oh, you shouldn't have said anything.
People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather? I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. And I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks. Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
Fish merchant. I take it you buy the fish and then roast it?
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sangonomiya.
What's new? Anything to report?
Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught, so it's a bit, fishy. But it's fine.
The only time something should be a bit fishy.
Oh, no. We couldn't possibly.
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
Okay, well, thanks. Come on, let's go talk to some others.
Alright. Ah. Here we go.
Hey there. Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue.
What's new?
Are
Anything
you
to
referring
report?
to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there? He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's deal is.
I mean, what's the worst he's gonna tell us? Buzz off?
Ugh. This guy smells of booze.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish too, right? You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a fight.
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance?
A warrior's will.
You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior. I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
You aren't surviving this.
Ugh. This guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation?
Paimon? Very possibly.
What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
Sure, we're hardly gonna lose.
We'll see about that.
Come on, I'm not even trying here.
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us?
Yeah, first you need to tell me what's going on.
We made it up. The story about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui, it didn't happen.
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryou Commission.
Yeah, that would be exactly what they want.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryou Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree? We are the Resistance. Everything hinges on our warriors' will. We can't trust the Tenryo Commission or the Raiden Shogun, but we can put faith in ourselves. Surely you agree with that?
His point does kinda make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right to Paimon.
What it boils down to is you just want to fight.
Yeah, everything you said just now was pure speculation, wasn't it? Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this. What would you understand? For the sake of victory, we embodied the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore?
That is not what they're saying.
You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person, but how can I? How can I when every time I close my eyes, I see the faces of the friends we lost in battle?
Ah, now we're getting to the point.
Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryo Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt Decree. I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Nomiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that one. What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away.
Oh. The Fatui were making bombs, right? I can take a quick stab at what the problem's gonna be tomorrow.
So, we found out a few things. The whole thing about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see.
What's the matter, Kokomi?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
I am honestly less worried about you, and I am more worried about the event. The peace talks.
This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this. I think I understand what Kozen means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozen's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
That would be the most likely scenario.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryo Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
Sounds like a really tricky situation. So is there really nothing we can do about it?
That is not what she said.
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. Now, these soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm. Let's meet here again tomorrow.
Alright. And... 10 o'clock the next day. is in the mail. Ooh. Some fruit-flavored milk candies. Cool. Actually. I don't have enough for either. I've got 4 days left on that. I'm impressed with that bonfire. It's still going.
Well, the peace talks are upon us. How do you feel? Prepared?
Well, as prepared as I'm gonna get.
Here, take this. These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure, but I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes.
Oof. Have you ever spent enough time about thinking about something to come up with 187 possible outcomes? If I'm dealing with a situation that has 187 possible outcomes, I don't typically have time to plan that.
I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events play out.
Whoa, this is huge! Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack, seize hostages. Wow, there are so many! But you've thought of a solution to each one! Paimon suddenly feels a lot less nervous.
I'm glad someone does.
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing to lend me a hand?
Of course.
Excellent. Okay, time to head off.
Alright. Where are these peace talks taking place? All the way over here. Ooh. Which means it has to be hidden somehow. Actually. There it is. Why do they all insist on hiding under bridges? There's one sitting on top of this Thunder Sakura. Let's see if I can grab it without getting fried. And I'm guessing that's where the peace talks are going to occur. There we go.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes.
where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm here as a witness.
That's right. She's here to bear witness to the proceedings. She experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it. The first item is the Maritime Administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions, but going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine, but if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters.
I mean, that's not unreasonable.
Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce.
That sucks.
Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
Yeah.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us. Comrades, never trust the Kujo. Let's get them.
Sit down and shut up.
Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73?
There's a faster way to deal with this.
The last one, but hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. The situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now!
So it seems like some on the other side were in on it too.
Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. Then we'd see how it went. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences.
Oofda.
Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil.
Well, I mean, it is better for the Fatui that way.
One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one.
Join the club, honey.
We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
But of course, Madame Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues.
Oh, good luck with that. That can take time.
As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo-sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth sailing from here on out.
Paimon, keep your mouth shut.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing. I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you.
That is actually a pretty brilliant plan.
I shall take my leave now. Until we meet again.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Alright. Back to the village.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions.
Of course she knew.
You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste?
No.
I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences. During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement, but you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will, but never how to let it go.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness. Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare...
This is not going to be as bad as you guys think it's going to be.
that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
You see, people should just talk. Things go a lot better when people talk. Communication is the key to life.
I think that's finally everything in hand. I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
Sure. Thankfully, it's not far from here.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more.
How are your energy levels?
Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time.
You did an admirable job.
Do you think so? To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine priestess.
I'm not sure how you're supposed to be any better.
In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realize now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have a long way to go, but that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do, Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island? To keep me company for a while longer?
A little bit, but not a long time. Alright. So that is the one we will pick up next time, is Ito. But that is going to be it for today. I hope you all have enjoyed Sangonomiya's quest. It is definitely an interesting one. I think I'm going to raid over into a friend's. He's playing Red Dead Redemption. It is a very different game than anything we normally play, but stick around for a few minutes and give it a few minutes of watch for me, please. Alright, guys. I'll see you later. As soon as I figure out how to raid.